Hello and welcome to Top10List.org, where you get a world of knowledge in 10 simple points. Today we have a very interesting topic. We're going to talk about top 10 bizarre religious traditions. Let's go ahead and start at number 10 with eating death. The Agoris follow this tradition and delve into the practice of cannibalism. They also live solely in cremation grounds and sustain themselves as well as they can from the resources available there. Number 9 is baby tossing. This tradition is followed by families living in Solapur in India. They are required to take their babies to the terrace of a 50-foot tower and throw them off. People holding sheets at the foot of the tower will catch it safely. This ensures that the baby has a long and healthy life. Number 8, Sateri Mawe initiation rites. The Sateri Mawe people ask their young boys to wear a glove which is covered and inserted with such bullet ants and are drugged. They are known to have extremely painful stings, and the boy can only remove it after 10 minutes. He must repeat in for several months until the family tells him it is okay to stop. Number 7, the morning of Muharram. On the death anniversary of Hussein ibn Ali, a number of groups consisting of Shia Muslims go out into the streets with whips attached with knives and blades and beat themselves up repeatedly. Others may also cut their own heads off with these knives. While it may seem cruel, it is a tradition that has been passed over from generations and is followed voluntarily by these groups. Number 6, hanging coffins. The people of China, some known as the Toraja, follow this particular religious tradition wherein they bury their family members and then hang them over some cliffs. If you stand at the bottom of any of these cliffs, you will be able to see a clear dotting of brown and black entities, which are in fact coffins. They focus on this belief mainly when children and elites pass away. Number 5 is the Yanomamo ash eating. The Yanomamo are such tribes which belong to parts of Brazil and Venezuela. Because they try to stay away from modern life and stick to their traditions, many of them are still in use. When a family member of the tribe dies, they burn the body thoroughly and then eat the ashes. Number 4, feeding the dead. It was recently discovered that Romans in the past would have meals with the corpses of loved ones and also feed the food to them. They did so with the help of such pipes that were attached to their organs. Then they poured food, honey, and wine through it. Number 3, Maasai spitting. The Maasai tribe is native to parts of Tanzania and Kenya, and their traditions are quite bizarre in the sense that they greet each other on religious holidays by spitting on each other. Also, the men take a newborn into their arms and spit on it repeatedly. The belief is that if they don't, the child will be on the receiving end of some bad luck for the rest of their lives, basically. If you guys remember Jim Carrey's movie Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, when he was in the Maasai tribe, then they actually showed that in the movie. That's what it reminds me of. Same thing. Number 2, living with the dead. This tradition is carried out by an ethnic group of Indonesia. When a person dies, they wrap up the corpse and keep it in the house. They believe that this will help preserve the soul that stays intact till the body is buried. Number 1 is the Ayamonte ritual. The tradition is native to the Ainu people, and they carry out the slaughter of such bears that are hibernating in their caves. They retrieve her cubs and raise them for a few years, after which they are choked to death as well. They do this because they believe that bears are godlike creatures that walk among us. Very strange. That concludes our list for top 10 definitely bizarre religious traditions. I'm glad I kind of keep it simple with my spirituality. If you enjoyed this list, go ahead and click subscribe, give our video a like, and join us again for another edition of Top 10 List.